What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ the Gamer back again with another Madden 23 franchise series live stream, man. Y'all boy Side by the title, we're gonna be continuing the 2027 playoffs. We got the NFC Championship game, man, between the number one seeded Carolina Panthers finally in the NFC Championship game, taking on the number two Washington Commanders, another team that's finally in the championship game, man. So the two best teams in the NFC is here, the Panthers and the Commanders, man. Facing off against each other, man. I want to point out something right here. They played each other in regular season. The Panthers ended up winning 31-28, so it was a close game. So I expect another close game to here. Okay, Caleb, he didn't have a bad game, didn't have a good game. Trevor Lawrence had an okay game. He had a pick though. Najee had a pretty solid game. ETN, Brian BBJ had two touchdowns in the red zone most likely. Back and running back had a touchdown. Guess what's his name was there? Brock Bowers, good game. Dawson, good game. Okay. Alright, damn. JSN can't really get it going. So the Panthers receivers didn't really get it going this game right here. So you can see Chase Young two sacks. Jonathan Allen a sack. Brian, he come back for this game, coming off him and Najee coming off their injury, come fully healthy coming back this game. So I'm happy for the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Dante Jackson had a pick. You know what I'm saying? Lead the league in picks. So yeah, Panthers ended up winning 31-28, so a close game. So yeah, they're gonna need it here again. You know what I'm saying? We shall see. Wait, hold on, let me check. Was they at home type shit? Who's that? I think the Commanders. Let me see. Okay, the Commanders was at home, so okay. So this time the Panthers at home. All right. So Panthers beat them on the road type shit. All right, bet. So if y'all haven't already, man, go check out the AFC Championship game, man. It was game of the year, y'all. Probably the best game in this series so far, like in this series so far, man. Like literally, this gonna be a rival for years to come, y'all. The Chiefs and the Bengals, man. Chiefs win 35-34, heading back to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they finished Super Bowl champions back in the Super Bowl once again. It was a shocker. Almost lost this game. We made a four-quarter comeback. I was gonna check out that game, please, please. We would not regret checking. We will not regret it, please. But yeah, let's get into this game right here. Top two teams in the NFC taking on each other, man. So let's get into it. Like I said, Panthers, they getting back healthy. Feel me? Yeah, they getting back healthy, man. Got back healthy, getting Najee Harris back and Brian Burns, they two top players, two best players, man. Getting them back. They beat the Cowboys last week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they looking to, get to the Super Bowl. They was my Super Bowl pick in the beginning of the not beginning of the season, but beginning of the game. Beginning of the playoffs, pretty much. So now that they're fully healthy, man, let's see how the offense look fully healthy. Um, yeah, let's see, man. Let's see that defense. Two of the best rushing defenses in the league, man. So, hey, let's see how Najee Harris do against his Washington Commanders rush defense, man. I cannot wait to see how that's gonna go. Yeah, let's see, y'all. See who's gonna win, man.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Carolina. It's the Commanders and the Panthers on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second and 9 now. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Harris running straight ahead. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on, and he lost the football. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete to Dotson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They go play action with Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good, and it's 3-0 Washington. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Jonathan Allen. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
On these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he? He's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss. Gets his confidence back up, and who knows? They may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. On third down, Lawrence able to connect with Dotson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And this is good for a first down, his second grab in this NFC Championship bout.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On first down, right back to Etienne. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From midfield now, Lawrence. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Etienne. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. No, the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Lawrence will throw. He put it on the carpet, a fumble. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily, no.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Washington offense back out there. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. A tight one after one on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Brian Burns in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you put a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they try the right side here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
2nd and 13. There's Trimble, the tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. They'll look to throw again.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10.
As they're down to the 29-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That caught by Tremble.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick here is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence, middle of the field. He's got McLaurin.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. They too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. He'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Now pass complete to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Short.
And a loose football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
ETN up the middle.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Another tote for ETN. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 53 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
A handoff for ETN.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Here's Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
From 4 yards out.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Washington going to send out their punter,
as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the Battle of the Sea? Who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On second down, a run with Etienne. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On third down, here's Etienne. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 2. Now a handoff looking right. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
The Commanders' offense set to take over.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Lawrence's throw complete to Dotson.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence got his man there, complete to Gallup.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's a give to Etienne. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Etienne once more.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They go play action now. Lawrence
steps away. And he finds a man on a crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence
over the middle, complete. That's Coleman.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when we talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Right back to him on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less.
On 1st down, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Now ETN.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Travis Etienne.
A 5-yard touchdown. And looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They go play action with Lawrence.
And he finds McLaurin. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Now Lawrence.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup. Season, not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
Commanders will be facing the Chiefs, man. I had the Commanders facing the Chiefs. Not this season, but like when Trevor Lawrence first got it. Trevor Lawrence finally, man, had a good, amazing playoff run, man, and he is heading to face Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to them boys, man. Najee Harris, he was gonna be out for the Super Bowl anyway, man. Look at this shit. And Dante Jackson, so they're gonna be out. Dante Jackson and Najee Harris for the Super Bowl. So just bad luck for the Panthers, man. Bad luck, man. That shit crazy, man. So Panthers had a W season though, bro. It's a game 16-1 season. They just couldn't get to the Super Bowl. They can't stay healthy, bro. But shout out to the Washington Commanders, NFC champions, man. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised, man. You know, that they got that. You know what I'm saying? Got this. That they got to the Super Bowl. Across the board, man. Especially when they get to the Packers, you know. So, yeah, shout out to the Commanders, man. Very good team. Trevor Lawrence, good quarterback for his playoff season. And you never know, man. This team might beat the Chiefs. I don't think they will. I think the Chiefs going to win. I got the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. But, shit, you never know, man. You never fucking know. The man is Trevor Lawrence might be winning the Super Bowl this season, you guys. But I got the Chiefs. They do got a very good run defense. So I can't really see this D-line versus this O-line, basically. The Chiefs O-line versus the Commanders D-line. I cannot wait to see that. Let's see they play each other. Let's play each other. Already did. And the Commanders end up winning 31-28 in Week 4. Commanders won. Trevor, good game. Mahomes had a good game. Okay. ETN ran the ball good. Terry McLaurin had a good game. But, yeah, it's playoff Chiefs, though. It's going to be a whole different Chiefs, especially that defense. Again, Chase Young had 3 sacks. Morris Thomas had 2 sacks. Okay. Chris Jones had a sack. A lot of sacks. A lot of sacks in this game. Goddamn. No pick, strong. But yeah, Commanders ended up winning this game right here, man. 31-28. All right, that's true. All right. Was they home when they won? Oh yeah, and they was home. Okay, so all right. But like I say, this is the playoffs. Not the regular season game. No matter. That was way in Week 4. Again, that shit don't matter. But yeah, man. Trevor Lawrence is here to face the Chiefs, man. Could not wait for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl might be tomorrow. I might play one of these days throughout this week. Probably gonna play the Pro Bowl tomorrow, the Super Bowl Tuesday. That's how we probably gonna do it. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. But yeah, man. Chiefs versus the Commanders. You can pretty much just send them to the Pro Bowl week, and then yeah, man, it's gonna be. I'm excited, man. I'm definitely excited, man. I hope y'all boys excited. Chiefs and Commanders Super Bowl, man. I got the Chiefs winning. You feel me? Like I said, I can't really see the O-line versus that D-line. I think Mahomes will have a good game. Lawrence, this probably gonna be the game he throw like 2 or 3 picks, but you know, because the Chiefs secondary is good, but. We shall see, man. I got the Chiefs winning, man. It should be a pretty interesting, close, good game, bro. I'm not gonna cap to you. I think the Commanders gonna make the Chiefs earn this game right here. And yeah, they average some 34 points a game, something like that, 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Defense is pretty solid, you know. So, but, hey, it's gonna be exciting, man. Patrick Mahomes versus Trevor Lawrence. Patrick Mahomes trying to win his 5th Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence, no 1 overall pick, man, a couple seasons ago. Finally got to the Super Bowl because he wasn't going to do it in Texas, so he came to this team and he finally got to the Super Bowl. Can he win his first Super Bowl, man? Can he win his first Super Bowl, man? We shall see. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of the stream. I hope everyone's enjoyed today's stream, man.